everybody. So this is my 18-week pregnancy update. I'm actually 18 weeks tomorrow, but I had just had my doctor's appointment today, so I figured I might as well do it today. So this week has pretty much been the same. There hasn't really been much, new things happening. I've been starting to feel some movement, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's, how do I explain it? Like, for a few weeks now, maybe like a week and a half, 2 weeks, I've been thinking that I felt something. There's my cat. I think that I felt something, but I wasn't quite sure if it was actually the baby or not. And then this week, there's been a couple times where I for sure felt the baby moving, and it wasn't like a big kick or anything, but I can tell that's what it was. And I only really notice it at nighttime. During the day, I don't notice it as much. So yeah, I've been feeling some movement, which is really exciting because it lets you know that everything's okay and baby's healthy. He or she is moving around. So that's basically the only thing. I mean, I have no nausea anymore. I have more energy now. As you can tell, I look a little bit better. I've got some makeup on, So, I've got a little bit more energy to put some more time on myself and take care of Alex and, get the house stuff done and everything. So I had the doctor's appointment today. Just got back. And it went really well. This doctor, she's always running late. My appointment was for noon. I didn't get in her office until 1, and the whole appointment itself took 10 minutes. So I was sitting in the waiting room for an hour, and it's kind of frustrating because I got my daughter with me, and it was also an appointment for my daughter to get her shots. So I had her with me, and she's running around the office in the waiting room talking, talking to all the other people, and handing them books, and she's just getting into everything. And I'm sure the other people in the office didn't mind, they were kind of laughing and thought she was really cute. But it's it's kind of like, oh, just sit down, So yeah, other than that, waiting for a while. Once we actually got in there, it went really well. We listened to the heartbeat, and the heartbeat was around 140 beats per minute. And I don't know if she had the volume on the Doppler turned down, but it seemed really quiet compared to the first couple times that I've heard it. It almost seemed like maybe the baby wasn't as close to the front of my stomach as the first couple times, or I don't know. But it didn't seem as loud before. But either way, I heard the heartbeat and it sounded really good. And, so that was good. Alex got her shots, and she really didn't like that at all. She's okay now. But because we were in the waiting room so long, and it was lunchtime, my husband had to come home from work to be able to take us to this appointment. So he was missing his lunch. So while we're in the waiting room and we're waiting for so long, he says, listen, I'm going to go run over to McDonald's. I'll get us something to eat, and then by the time I'm back, hopefully you're done your appointment, and we could just eat, and then I can head off back to work. So he did that, and when he got back from eating McDonald's and getting us McDonald's, we were still, we had just gotten into her office, but we're still waiting for her to come in. So by the time the appointment was actually done, and we got back into the car, and it's only a 5-minute drive from her office to our house, but we got back here, and then I sat her in her high chair, gave her her Happy Meal, go to eat my Happy Meal, and it's cold. So I had a cold McDonald's today. I didn't even eat the whole thing. I just had a few bites of it, and then that was it, because it wasn't appetizing me. Normally I don't eat a lot. Especially now that I'm pregnant, I eat really small portions now. So that's why I got a Happy Meal. But normally, if I eat McDonald's, I'm fine with it. Some people, McDonald's makes them really sick when they're pregnant, but McDonald's, it doesn't make me overly sick, but it made me feel nauseous because it was cold and it was really gross. So, I mean, she's eating it. She doesn't seem to care. She's just thinking, food, you know? And I asked him to get her apple slices with her Happy Meal because it's a little bit more healthy. You know, I got her chicken nuggets and I wanted apple slices. And I want apple slices for me too because I like them. But he didn't get apple slices, so it's a little bit depressing. I'll have to just cut up an apple from home, which is, you know, why pay for it when you don't have to. But anyways, I don't know why I'm going on about McDonald's. It's supposed to be about pregnancy update. So I guess I'll show you my belly. Try to adjust this a little better. That's my belly.
This has the padded shoulder. Reminds me of my other jacket that I have that you threw out. The one that I tried to take out the garbage. The one that I challenged you on cleaning.
And I've actually lost a bit of weight. My pre-pregnancy weight. I think I've lost 10 pounds since pre-pregnancy. Which I'm not overly worried about because at the doctor's appointment she said I was measuring great. I mean, same thing happened with when I was pregnant with my daughter in the first trimester. I was losing weight. And I had a different doctor with that pregnancy. And she kept saying to me, you gotta eat more, you gotta eat more. And I said, I don't know, I'm eating. I was going to McDonald's every day and I was still losing weight. But I was a lot more sick with my previous pregnancy. With this one though, I wasn't sick as often, but I was nauseous, and the nausea made me not hungry. Like I just didn't want to eat because I was so nauseous. So that's probably why I was losing weight this time, but I've actually put on a few pounds now, starting to put on weight now that the first trimester is over. So that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't really have much to say. I went on rambling about McDonald's. Yeah, and I ate McDonald's with my first pregnancy, so I sound like, you know, disgusting. I eat McDonald's all the time, which I don't really eat McDonald's all the time. I don't know. Whatever. So that's pretty much it. I don't have much to talk about. Hi, kitty. Come here. You want to see my kitty? This is little kitty Munchkin. Little kitty Munchkin. She's a suck. She's a big suck. Anyways, so I'll do my next update. I probably won't do one next week. I think I'm gonna wait until I have my ultrasound, which is the 31st. So I'll probably do one the day of my ultrasound, like right after, or the next day or something like that. So it'll be like 19-20 week update, something like that. I'm not sure exactly how far along I'll be when I have that. So yeah, take care. Bye.